Aloha family, hope everybody's doing good. I'm out here in a beautiful place, also known as Hawaii. You know, my wife and I, we were recently blessed with an opportunity to be able to visit Hawaii with our son Benjamin. And when we were there, we were able to learn some very special things. So in the Hawaiian tradition, they have a very unique and traditional way that they prepare and serve their food. And one of those things is that the men are the ones that actually cook the food there. And so ladies, maybe if you've been praying for a husband, maybe Hawaii is not a bad place to search. My family and I had the opportunity to really take an amazing vacation here, and we learned so much. We learned so much about the culture and the people here, and there's one lesson in particular that I learned that really had an impact on me, and it's something that makes a lot of sense when you think about it, but I feel like it's something that maybe we're not all taking as seriously as we should. But here in Hawaii, they have a culture of their own. So they do have a very unique culture and a specific way of doing things. And one thing that I really love is food, right? Everybody loves food, and I know here on the island that I'm on, the food is incredible. There's a lot of tradition around the food. And something that they told me here is that whenever the food is served, do you know who eats first? If you had to guess who eats first, what do you think? You would think maybe the women eat first or the children eat first. But what they told me there, and this was something that was really special to me and resonated with me, it's the elders that eat first. The elders eat first. And I thought, wow, what an amazing way to honor your elders, to make sure that they're taken care of before you are taken care of. And when you think about it, it makes so much sense. And the way that they explained it to me is that the elders, they had their time of taking care of their elders. And so they were the ones who used to serve their elders and to make sure that their elders were fed no matter what was going on in their lives. And then when they become old themselves, then it's their turn to be served. And one way that they explained it to me was that there's going to be houses where the elders are living in the home, and they may not have a 401k or a pension or a retirement, but they know that they're going to get their food on the table first, and that they're going to be fed and taken care of. And that's really a real way of showing love and gratitude to your elders, the ones that came before you. And the way that they explained it to me was before Europeans arrived on the shores of Hawaii, the Hawaiian tradition was an oral tradition that was passed on from your elders. And so you, of course, will take care of your elders because it's in that hope that they will pass on their tradition from one generation to the next. You know, maybe in today's day, maybe we've gotten away from that a little bit because we've got smartphones and computers and tablets, and maybe we don't understand the value of learning from our elders because we feel like maybe that's not the only way to learn anymore. But maybe it's time to get back to respecting and learning from our elders. You know, in the Bible, one of the 10 commandments is to honor your father and your mother. Even if they aren't always right, honor them. Even if they didn't raise you perfectly, honor them. One way to honor them is to make sure that they eat before you do, to make sure that they're taken care of, that they don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, maybe when they're too old to be able to work and provide for themselves, to give them the peace of mind of knowing that their children are there to take care of them. The Bible says, listen to your father who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Listen to your father who gave you life. What a way to honor him. Do not despise your mother, even when she is old. What a way to honor her. Now, listening to your father is one half of that. And then the second half of that is do not despise your mother, even when she is old. Guys, the natural order of things is that our parents are going to get old before we do. And that means that it's very possible that it's going to fall on us to make sure that they're taken care of. But if that happens, do not despise your mother even when she is old, and make sure that she knows that she is loved. You know, one of the beautiful things that I've seen in life is when somebody takes care of their old mother or grandmother, and maybe there's a daughter of hers around that helps her to get dressed up and get her hair done and to still feel like she's beautiful even though she's old. Because I know a lot of the times our elders, specifically our mothers or grandmothers, they look in the mirror and they don't see the same woman that they see themselves as. They see themselves and remember themselves being a young and vibrant person, and for a lot of them it's challenging to look in the mirror and see an older face looking back at them. A lot of the times it's a face that they may not even recognize as being them anymore. And so it falls on us to make sure that our elders are happy and that they feel loved and appreciated. The Bible says, likewise, you who are younger, be subject to the elders. Clothe yourselves, all of you, with humility. So we are to humble ourselves for our elders, not to think that we're better than them or that we know more than them or that we have everything figured out and they have no idea what they're talking about because the times they grew up in are totally different. You guys, let's humble ourselves before our elders. Let's put our elders before us. Let's treat our elders with love. Let's treat our elders with gratitude, and let's make sure that they feel appreciated for everything that they've done for us. Because one day the roles will be reversed and we will be the elders, and we will look to our children to take care of us and to make sure that we feel loved and that we're taken care of, and maybe even that we get our food first, as they do in this culture here. And I know that this message may not be for everybody, but it's for anybody. Let it be for you.